Here's a video about our blue heeler puppies. I want to talk start to finish about these dogs. They're beautiful. Some of the most intelligent dogs. I've had German Shepherds, Rottweilers. I've trained dogs, worked with canines, police canines. I've trained dogs. So blue heelers are an amazing dog. I want to go back to picking your dog. So when I pick a dog out of a litter, this is my personal opinion. Take it as you may. I prefer that the dog be middle of the pack to up front. So I do some things. I'm standing here at the side of this cage. I'm making some noise. I'm presenting myself. There's some noise on the other side. I want a curious dog, but I don't want the one standing up front no matter what's going on. I want him to have a little bit of reservation, but confidence. So I'm going to pick two dogs that are more up front to middle of the pack. I don't want the very up front dog. They're aggressive. The reason is this is our family dog. At the end of the day, it's going to be incorporated in. It's going to be part of our family. It's going to be part of everything that we're doing. And I can't stress that enough. These dogs touch. These dogs follow. These dogs will be with you no matter what you're doing. I mean, I even got one we called my toilet puppy. It's a joke, but by the same token, these dogs are right there with you. No matter what you're doing. They've got to touch each other. They've got to touch you. They've got to be in close proximity. They're dead loyal. They want to be part of your pack. This is a high-energy dog. This is not an apartment dog. These dogs work. We're going to show you videos in a little bit of acclimating them to very large animals, to cattle. And we kind of do it a little bit backwards. But these dogs are companions. They'll kennel for short periods of time. You got to go to work, they'll kennel all day. But they are going to be on you. They are loyal and serving. As far as kids, I know blue heelers are nippers. We've had a few nips. Our kids are older. You can see here they're out splashing and playing. These dogs are protective. They're not meaning to hurt, but they herd. They want to push things in a certain direction. They group things together. So kids are something that they feel like hurting. But by the same token, simple command, and they're right there with the kids. They want to be part of the action. Take that with you. Blue heelers want to be part of the action. They can be calm and reserved when well trained with commands. But at the end of the day, they're in the soup. They just want to be there with you. You are their entire life. So here we do some acclimating. Got a new group of cattle. And there's the two dogs, downed and calm. This takes training. So the way that I do it, we acclimate them first to be in the area of the cattle. I want them to have interest in the cattle, but to follow my lead. They're not supposed to be harassing the cattle at all right now. They're following their commands to go to a spot and lay down. So something funny here happens, and I've never seen this before. So I went back and found this footage when I was working through 2020 updates. And I thought, man, you've got to see this. Everybody calls cattle big dogs or doggies. Well, here it is. The blue heelers are down, the cattle are curious. I want the dogs to remain calm and stay down. They're doing a great job of it right here. I'm going to move the dogs to a different position. See how long that down is? No command. We're going to move the dogs now and down them again. Look at the cattle. This is reverse dog herding. They're following the dogs. Do it again. Pace picks up. Dog's really not sure. I let him come all the way into me on a come command. They're interested in the cattle. They don't have a problem herding. They're following my lead, my instructions. Now, these pups are 6 months old. You've got to give them commands. They've got to learn their basics. It's to save their lives. Come means come, no matter what's going on in the world. Down means lay down. Trust me, you need to lay down and you're safe there. Here, come. Those are emergency. Get to me no matter what the cost. Sit, stay. At the end of the day, they don't have hands, people. They got teeth. And that's how they're going to communicate. Control them. They will do whatever you ask them to do. They will understand what they're being told. They'll be calm. You can take them in more situations. You can trust your dog. This is reverse cattle herding. I've never seen this before in my life. Having the dogs bring the cattle to me on trail. It was pretty neat. So we stop that and we move on to actual herding. This is just the basics. You can see we had an error. We got two dogs working at once. Their commands are really rough. They've split the herd. They're doing a bad job. I send them around again. I want the herd grouped up. They start to calm down. They get their brains in gear and they realize what I asked for. And I gave a stay command. They got it. Keep the cattle together. Again, 6, 7 months old. Still learning life and their commands. So I'm going to stay with them. We'll do a walk around. We're going to do a drive instead of a gather. Anybody with professional experience at cattle dogs, I am open to learning. Reach out to me. I would love to have my dogs trained professionally. They've got natural drive and spirit. I am by no means an expert, people. So they see what I'm after. Bringing the cattle along the fence, I want them pushed over to the barn. I send them out, a little high speed. I'd like to see them slow down. They're young still. They break off when they're told to break off. They're really excited, so they're kind of haphazard. I get a half stay and a trot with the tail up. Daddy, did I do good? But these are blue heelers, folks. So enjoy your dogs. Understand what you're getting into. Blue heelers will amaze you if you've got the space and they've got a job to do. I hope you guys learned something from this. I learn something new every day. Again, no means an expert. Just love our animals.